The question that we want to answer today is whether or not there will be more new Gilmore Girls coming up. And so, what we've done is taken a look at what the creators and cast members have said in the last few years about this possibility. Of course, the reunion show in 2016 left us with a huge cliffhanger, and that was Rory being pregnant and the show not revealing who the father is. So, when we consider the possibilities, the show certainly left room for more episodes to come up. In October 2020, the creator of the show, Amy Sherman Palladino, said in an interview that there's really no obstacle behind having more Gilmore Girls except for the lives of people and all of the other things that they're doing. So she was being interviewed at a Woodstock Film Festival, and during that time, when asked about a year in the life, she talked about how they had a wonderful experience together and that the planning behind the reunion show was that it was close ended, right? That it was 1 year in the life of the Gilmore Girls and that there didn't have to be additional episodes coming up. However, having left it in a cliffhanger, we can also see that they did possibly make room for potential new episodes to come up. So it's clear that they didn't close the book on new episodes, but it was also clear that if they were too busy and difficult, they didn't have to do it either. Lauren Graham is also seen to being very open to filming more Gilmore Girls, and she expressed clearly in March 2021 that she didn't know if there was going to be more, and that she would never want to feel as if they've overstayed their welcome. So clearly, it would depend on having a good script whether or not to do it. And she divulged that she always keeps the option for more Gilmore Girls on the table. And she indicated in another interview in April 2021, I don't ever say never. And so she talks about having been in touch with Amy, the show producer, and also Kelly Bishop, the wonderful actress who plays her mom, and Alexis Bledel, Rory, of course, and that there isn't a plan for it currently because everybody's doing their own thing. But if it ever came up, she loves the character so much and loves working with Amy so much that she would be up for it. And she argued that it would be just a matter of responsibility to the fans and what we could give them, and to make sure that it is something that is deserving. Alexis Bledel has also mentioned that she would be interested in telling the story further, but that it needs to be dynamic. And of course, if a script came in that was something that was appealing, she was also open to it. The actor who plays Jess, Milo Ventimiglia, has pointed out that you can't have something live on forever, and that at some point you have to expect that there is a time and a moment where your favorite show is on, and you get to see the stories of these characters, but these characters also have to go on. So he's arguing that the actors who play them, the writers who write them, they have to move on. So I don't think he's closing the door on it, but arguing that something good must come to an end at some point. Of course, Ventimiglia's opinion could be affected by the fact that he has a very busy schedule shooting his big hit, This Is Us. The actor who plays Logan, Matt Zucri, on the other hand, has pointed out that he actually knows who the identity of Rory's baby's father is, but he's going to keep it a secret because if they do come back, it's possible that the show creators, the Paladinos, may change their minds. So he also argued that he would be lucky to work with the producers again and that he's very open to doing more. In May 2021, Kelly Bishop, the actress who played Emily Gilmore, appeared in an interview with Town and Country, and when asked if she would be willing to play the role again, the actress said yes, but added that she thinks it might be difficult for it to happen. She said, "Yes, I would, but we've already kind of done with the 4 extra episodes, and she honestly thought that it's very unlikely that kind of situation of being able to pull together so many important actors would be possible again." So, again, I think the main obstacle would be people's schedules rather than the desire to create more. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Scott Patterson, the actor who plays Luke Danes, really wants to do more. He believes that fans love the show and that they could perhaps even do it semi regularly. Scott also pointed out that they needed to do more because they ended with an ultimate cliffhanger. In March 2017, Netflix's chief content officer Ted Sarandos confirmed that he had spoken to the team about a sequel to A Year in the Life, and they were obviously very pleased with the success of the show and how much fans loved it. And he was also open to waiting a few years and to doing more of the show. So clearly the possibility is there. So, even though there had been a false rumor going around in November 2020 that a sequel to A Year in the Life was in the works, in reality, that's not the case. And while we can be optimistic about how much the cast and the creators love the show, it is not a certainty that it will happen. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this clarification about the possibility of a season 2 for A Year in the Life. Please hit like and subscribe if you enjoy our channel, and please try out some of the Gilmore Girls trivia. Thank you.